Welcome to Bettering Children's Mental and Emotional Health Through a Wholesome Diet on Supreme Master Television. Many of us have heard the saying, "You are what you eat." One of the most important things a parent can do is to help their offspring develop good eating habits. The food you feed your kids not only affects their physical body, but also affects their mental health. Physical wellness and emotional stability in turn allows a child to think more clearly, develop better socially, and learn new skills more easily. Since the 1950s, food consumption in many countries has significantly changed. People now eat far fewer fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and instead eat more unhealthy items like meat and dairy, fried, fatty dishes, and junk food. This sad trend has led to imbalanced dietary patterns and thus impaired many youngsters' physical and mental health. Today, we'll explore the mental and emotional benefits of eating right. Vegan whole foods are essential for us. This is particularly true for a child because his or her body is still developing. A well-balanced, plant-based diet provides a wide variety of nutrients, which increase wellness and help decrease the risk of disease. For children specifically, a nutritious diet can facilitate proper growth, stronger bones, healthier weight, higher level of energy, and a lower likelihood of chronic disease in adulthood. Growing research reveals that the food we eat can also significantly influence how we feel emotionally and socially. Even a small positive dietary change may thus improve a child's cognitive function and prevent or reduce behavioral health issues. The UK's Mental Health Foundation refers to diet as an underestimated determinant of mental wellness. A young one lacking good nutrition may express negative emotional and social behaviors like irritability, nervousness, aggression, and frequent tantrums. A 2-year study of over 7,000 European children published in the journal BMC Public Health explored the link between diet and well-being. The children's dietary patterns were analyzed and their wellness was evaluated in terms of self-esteem level, emotional and peer problems, and parental relations. The results indicated that a healthy diet is significantly related to better emotional health, such as higher self-worth and fewer temperament issues. The finding further revealed that good relationships with parents and peers are associated with eating fruits and vegetables every day. Also, fewer emotional difficulties were found in those youth with lower fat intake. In addition to the enormous pain experienced by young people with mental illness, the U.S. government's Center for Disease Control estimates the financial cost of American society of such conditions to be $247 billion. In the U.S., attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, is the most commonly diagnosed mental health issue in youth, with 4.2 million children suffering from the condition. ADHD symptoms include distractibility, hyperactivity, and impulsive behavior. This type of conduct can negatively affect a child's home and school life. Researchers have not pinpointed the exact cause of ADHD, but it has been proposed that inadequate or imbalanced diets can worsen ADHD symptoms, and that following a more wholesome nutritional regimen could be protective against the condition. A 2018 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that among nearly 15,000 preschool-aged children in China, those following processed and snack dietary patterns were significantly and positively correlated with ADHD symptoms. By contrast, those preschoolers following vegetarian dietary patterns were negatively correlated with ADHD symptoms. Research conducted by the Harvard Medical School in the U.S. also found that artificial food coloring may increase hyperactivity in children. Thus, a diet centered on unprocessed, vegan, organic foods and less sugar and chemicals could be a shield against ADHD or alleviate the manifestations experienced by those with the disorder. Some nutrients such as zinc, iron, protein, and omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to help control ADHD symptoms and are readily available in nutrient-dense plant-based whole foods. For instance, foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like flaxseed and walnuts have been found to alleviate symptoms of mental health disorders such as depression and schizophrenia. as well as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
A well-planned nutritional regimen is one that is rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, plant-based proteins, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and foods with abundant calcium.
A 2012 study conducted by Spanish researchers found that eating fast food like hamburgers, pizza, and fries, as well as store-bought baked goods like donuts, made consumers of such items 51% more likely to suffer from depression compared to those
who ate little or no amounts of such foods.
A paper by scientists at Deakin University in Australia reveals that mothers who consume refined cereals, sweet drinks, and salty snacks during pregnancy were more likely to have children who exhibit behavioral issues in the first year of life, including tantrums and aggression.
The earlier a parent introduces balanced diet concept to a child,
the easier it is for the youngster to make better food choices that could last into adulthood. Dr. Rachel Fortune, medical director of the Newport Academy, a U.S.-based therapy program for adolescents with mental health or substance use issues, observes many of our teens have been abusing their bodies through drug use or neglect of general health secondary to depression and or anxiety, as well as eating disorders. We teach the kids that through healthy eating, their minds can be clearer, their aches and pains can be relieved, and their futures can be brighter. Even if your children adopt an optimum diet, there are other factors that can influence their emotional well-being, including the setting and timing of when they eat. First, there is evidence that having family meals together is important to nourish kids' minds.
Research from McGill University in Montreal, Canada, shows that family meal times offer a chance to share experiences and discuss issues and provide a good opportunity for parents to pass along advice.
Children who regularly eat with their parents are more self-confident, helpful, trusting, and satisfied with life than those who dine alone. Kids eating by themselves are more likely to be overweight than those having frequent meals with their parents. Second, when your young ones eat, make sure that they are relaxed. Pressure tends to prevent the body from effectively digesting nutrients. Dr. James Gordon, an American psychiatrist and the founder of the Center for Mind-Body Medicine, as well as a former researcher at the US-based National Institute of Mental Health, has stated, stress inhibits and interferes with every aspect of digestive functioning and with the efficient use of nutrients. Stressed out people can't make very good biological use of even the healthiest diets. Third, to cultivate the mind and good eating practices, some suggest that children should be reminded to be grateful for the food they consume. Before eating, it is best to take a few moments to appreciate the earth and efforts of those who helped get the meal to the plate. Chew each bite slowly, pray and give thanks for the pleasure and nutrients you are receiving. Thus far, we've covered the diet-mental health connection in children, but now turn to why feeding a child a plant-based diet is a parent's best option to assure their little one has excellent overall health, both emotionally and physically. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, a U.S.-based public health advocacy group, strongly supports the vegan diet for young people and has published an excellent resource for parents called Nutrition for Kids, a dietary approach to lifelong health that is free to download online. Moms and dads can learn of all the advantages of eating plant-based for youngsters, including easier weight management and avoiding chronic health conditions later in life, as well as how to smoothly transition a child to the lifestyle. The guide also addresses common parental concerns such as nutritional deficiencies and states children and teens should consume 100% of the vitamins and minerals recommended by the Institute of Medicine, and it's easy to get almost all of them through a healthful plant-based diet. However, certain vitamins and minerals, mainly calcium, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, can be most easily and most reliably obtained from fortified foods and supplements. Check for these important nutrients on the nutrition label of products such as soy milk, rice milk, tofu, and faux meats. To view the guide, please visit pcrm.org/good-nutrition/nutrition-for-kids. Beautiful viewers, your company today was appreciated for our program Bettering Children's Mental and Emotional Health Through a Wholesome Diet.